Welcome to day one, and we are at the Baga beach in Goa right now, and this is where we're going to learn our ABCDs, which is the alphabet. I guess it is too windy here to scream and tell you what it is going on, so we'll find another place, we'll go there and we'll start with our ABCs. Let's go. Okay, so before moving on to teaching you the actual ABCs of German language, I would quickly tell you something about the alphabet first, and then we'll move forward to learn the actual ABCs, okay? Look, there is only one single alphabet in German language and 26 plus 4 letters. Now, don't be psyched about it. In English, it is the same way. You only have one single alphabet and 26 letters. So basically, alphabet is nothing but the script that you write the language into. For example, if you consider Japanese has 3 different scripts, which is hiragana, katakana, kanji. For Chinese, it is again 2 different scripts, which is traditional and Mandarin Chinese. And then again English, you write the English language into one script itself. So you have only one alphabet, that is the script that you write the language into. So you have only one alphabet and then the letters, which is A, B, C, D to Z, that is 26. So one alphabet and 26 letters. German too has the same thing. It has one single alphabet, the language written in one single alphabet, and then you have 26, A to Z, and then 4 special characters, which is 26 plus 4 is 30. So 26 plus 4, 30 letters in German language. And let's now start with the actual ABCs of it. Alright, so we are going to learn the ABCs, the actual ABCs now. Now what we're going to do is, we are not at all going to mug up anything. We are just going to relate each and every letter to some or the other sounds, or maybe any words for that matter, which we already know. Like for example, A is pronounced as A. So obviously the sound A is when somebody hits you. So if somebody hits you, you pronounce or you say out the sound A. So A is pronounced as A. B is pronounced as Bay. So you know we have an English word called as Bay, which is a water body basically. So that is B. So B is pronounced as Bay. C is pronounced as Say. Okay, Say. Now the pronunciation is very similar to the word say, S-A-Y, say, but you just have to add a T before the word say. So it goes like say, say. So you have to have the T pronunciation before you say the word say, say. Okay. D is pronounced as day. So basically you have a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, the day, or let's say holiday, you know, beautiful day. Any of the day is called as D. So D is pronounced as day. E is pronounced as A. So whenever you encounter the letter E, you just have to understand that you have to say the English letter A. So E is A. F is pronounced as F. F is F. No other pronunciations to that. Alright. So A, Be, Se, De, A, F, and G is pronounced as Gay. So basically you can directly relate this to the flag which we have on Facebook, which is the Gay Pride flag. Basically Gay Pride flag was developed just to make sure that it was a movement by the LGBT people, and that represented, the flag represented that particular movement. So I would just recommend that G is pronounced as gay, and hence you can remember the Gay Pride flag, which is G is gay. A, B, C, D, A, F, gay. H is pronounced as ha. So basically you can relate this with the laughing sound, which is probably, we have the laughing smiley as well, which is haha. So break that ha into 2 different parts. The one part is ha, that is H. So H is pronounced as ha. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, ha. I is pronounced as E. So I is pronounced as E. Like we already learned about the previous letter, which is A, right? So E is A, right? Whenever you encounter E, you have to say A. Similarly, whenever you encounter I, you have to say, that's right, E. So I is E. Remember that. So these are the 2 main words, I should say, which change the pronunciation into the English letter. So E is pronounced as A and I is pronounced as E. Got it? Revise it once again. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, ha, E. J is pronounced as yacht. Now J is yacht. Yacht is as similar to the English word yacht. We have a boat, that's a yacht, right? So J is yacht. It is as similar as that. We don't have any other words which we can relate to yacht actually, but it is very similar to yacht. So Y-A-C-H-T, yacht. That is J is pronounced as yacht. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, yacht. K is pronounced as Ka. So maybe you would have heard about the famous football player Kaka. So he was a very famous football player. So Kaka, you can break Kaka into two different parts. The first part is our letter K. So K is pronounced as Ka. K is Ka. We'll revise that once again. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, yacht, Ka. Now L, M, N, O are pronounced all the same as they are pronounced in English. L, M, N, O are pronounced as L, M, N, O in German as well. Alright? So A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, yacht, K, L, M, N, O. P is pronounced as pay. So P, basically the English letter P is pronounced as pay. Now you can relate this when you pay somebody the amount or whatever that may be. So paying, pay is called as P. So P is pay. Q is pronounced as Ku. So maybe we have heard about the famous movie, the animated movie Kung Fu Panda. So you can just break the first letter of it, Ku, it is Q. So Kung Fu Panda's first initial two letters or three letters are the English, or I should say are the German pronunciation of the English letter Q. So Q is pronounced as Ku. Q, Ku. So it goes like A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, yacht, K, L, M, N, O, P, Ku. Now R is pronounced as air. Now the pronunciation is very similar to the English word air, which is A-I-R, air, but you just have to say it out with a different accent, I should say. So air is pronounced basically, R is pronounced as basically air. Air. Alright, so you just have to pronounce air, the word air, with a little bit of different accent. Air is R. So air. Alright, so A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, yacht, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Now S is again S, no changes to that. S, S. T is pronounced as T. Now T, the pronunciation T is very similar to the word tea. So just remember, whenever it is tea, you just have to remember the tea that we drink, and that is tea, right? So T is pronounced as T. Q, R, S, T. U is pronounced as U. So basically you can just remember the pronunciation U to U. So U is pronounced as U. I'll repeat that once again. U is pronounced as U. That's very similar to U actually, but then you just have to remove the first initial pronunciation, which is U. Alright, so just we can develop that basically later on. So Q, R, S, T, U. Now V is pronounced as Fao. Fao. Now basically we all know the famous brand, which is Volkswagen. Alright, now Volkswagen, why is it called Volkswagen and not Volkswagen? It's because V is pronounced as Fao. So you have the F pronunciation, and that is the reason why basically you say Fao and not Volkswagen. Hence we say Volkswagen and not Volkswagen. So V is pronounced as Fao. F-A-O. You can basically remember that. V is pronounced as Fao, and hence the word Volkswagen. Got it? So Q, R, S, T, U, Fao. W is pronounced as way. Now basically we have the English word way, so way is pronounced as W. W, way. Q, R, S, T, U, Fao, way. X. Now X is pronounced as X. So it is as similar to the English letter X. Just add a small I before the letter X. So it becomes X. X. So IX is pronounced as X. Fao, way, X. Y is pronounced as Ypsilon. Now it's basically a big word, I should say. So let's not relate this thing to any English word. Just here, listen to me carefully and try to pronounce it once again. Y is pronounced as Ypsilon. Ypsilon, that is Y-U-P, Ypsilon. And the last letter, which is Z, is pronounced as Set. Now, listen, it's set. Okay, it is very, very windy, but listen to me very carefully. It is set with a ts pronunciation, and don't say zet, it is set. Alright. So yeah, I guess that was it. It was very, very difficult to actually scream and tell you, teach you this thing, because the wind is very fast. But we actually chose this background or this kind of sound to make sure that you cannot hear it properly, and you'll try and focus to hear or listen to that every particular pronunciation very clearly. Alright. Now what we'll do is we'll quickly go to the animojis. We'll have a small revision after that, and then my friends are standing here with the camera. So I'm going to experiment few things with them, and let's see if they actually know. The cameraman is Tushar, then we have Shlok and we have Raja. So if they have heard me about what I was teaching you, and they have literally related everything. This is not scripted at all. Now what we're going to do is, after the animojis, the revision part, I'm going to make sure that they come in front of the camera, and I'll be asking any of the questions to them, any of the letters to them, and then they have to pronounce. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, fine. Then let's move on to the animojis, which is the example part. Alright guys, welcome to the very first session with me. I am basically responsible to solve all the examples with you guys. So I'll be teaching you, but with the help of examples only. But right now, we're going to see the remaining 4 letters. So basically in German alphabet, there are 30 letters, of which 26 has been already taught to you by Akshay in the previous video. Right now, we're going to see the remaining 4, which is A, E, U, etc. So I'll tell you what these 2 dots are here and how do you pronounce them, etc. So before moving on to the pronunciation part, let me quickly tell you what are these 2 dots about these 3 letters. So if you can observe, firstly, they are only on vowels. Alright. Now A, O and U. Only on these 3 vowels, and no other letter for that matter. Alright. Now I'll tell you what these dots are. Now these 2 dots in German are called as umlaut. Umlaut. Now, what are umlauts and what do they do? Basically, why are they there? So we'll see 2 words which we are very familiar with. The first one is cafe and the second one is fiancé. If you can see, these are 2 French words, and there's a dash on top of E. That dash is basically called as an acute. Now what this acute does is it changes the spelling, or it changes the pronunciation of that particular letter. So E is pronounced as A. That is why we say cafe and not cafe, and fiancé and not fiancée. So E on top of that dash, which is acute, is basically A, hence cafe. Without the acute, we say cafe. Fiancé, without the acute, fiancée. Getting it? Similarly, we have this in Sanskrit languages as well. For example, this is A, and if you place a dash, it becomes A. Now, these dashes are very, very similar to the umlaut that we are seeing in German language. So basically, A is pronounced as A with umlaut on top of it. It will change the pronunciation to A. That's right. So A with an umlaut will be A, like we pronounce A in English the same way. So A with umlaut is A. O with umlaut is ew. Ew. Now you just have to combine A and O and say it very fast. Ew. Ew. That's right. So we have A, ew, and then U is pronounced as U, like we already know. But U with umlaut is called as ew. Ew. Like you combine E and U and say it out fast. Ew. And like the girls do when they see something gross.
Ew. Seriously? That is so gross.
That's right. So you can remember that. So it's pronounced as ew. So A, ew, ew, and this beta looking thing is called as etc. So etc is nothing but it represents double S. So it's pronounced as etc. Basically, the use of etc has been decreased by time and time. So etc was generally used to combine double S. So instead of writing double S, they used to write etc. Like for example, it is flus, F-L-U-S-S. Instead of writing F-L-U-S-S,
they used to write FLU etc. Right? So that was the use of etc. This is the use of etc, I should say, and it has decreased by time, like I told you. So we don't use a lot of etc now as compared to the old German. Alright, so this was the four special characters, which is A, U, etc. And now let us move on to the example parts. So we're going to play a short game right now. In that game, basically, I am going to show you the letter and obviously the word, or I should say the picture which is associated to that letter. Now, if you know what I mean is, the German alphabet is very easy to understand or very easy to learn basically, only if you associate that particular letter to the photos that we have shown you in the previous videos. Tushar, show them the first photo and the letter as well. So this is the first letter, which is H, and with H we have a laughing smiley. If you can relate, H, laughing smiley. That's right, it is pronounced as ha. H is pronounced as ha. Now why? It's basically haha, like we said, the laughing smiley. You just have to erase the second ha, which will remain only with ha, and hence it is H is pronounced as ha. Let's see the second letter. That's right, it's K, the famous footballer. Okay, that was easy, quite easy, I guess. So K is pronounced as Ka. Again, it's the same thing. We had a famous football player, which is Kaka. You just have to pronounce the first Ka, that is K is pronounced as Ka. Let us now see the third example. P. And then we have the money sign. What do you do with the money? Aha, that's right, you pay. So P is pronounced as pay if you haven't paid your fees. So please, okay, I'm just kidding. So P is pronounced as pay. Just the English word pay, when you pay the money to someone. Let's see the next letter. Q. Okay, now that's pretty easy, I should say. Q, Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. That's right. So Q is pronounced as Ku. Like I told you, Kung Fu. So Ku. Kung Fu, the first two letters, or I should say the first pronunciations of the movie Kung Fu Panda, which is Ku. Q is pronounced as Ku. Let's see the next one. That's right, R, and then we have, yes, that you can see the image. Obviously, that is very easy. R is pronounced as air. Like I told you, you just have to say air, but in a different accent. Air. Air. So A is pronounced as air. Let's see the next one, which is this. Easy, right? D, and then we have a sun rising from the mountains. That's right, it is day. So D is pronounced as day. So it's easy, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and sun basically is, if it's rising from the mountains, we consider that as a day. So D is pronounced as day. Let's see the next one. W, and there's a road. Now it's a road, synonym for road. So W is pronounced as way. That's right. So the English word way, W is pronounced as way. I guess that is very easy, guys. Just relate the photos to that particular letter, and it'll be just matter of time that you'll be learning all the letters, which is all the 26 letters that we have actually. And yeah, I guess there's nothing more to do it. So yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow then. Till then, tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, bis morgen.
Alright, so we'll quickly revise everything. This is the mic that we're going to carry because Tushar is going to come. Tushar? So we are going to experiment the same thing with Tushar. Now, like I told you, this is not at all scripted. It is just what he has heard me from behind, and I guess that's it. So let's start. Can you tell me what is, we'll start with the easy ones, which is B. Be. Okay, I'll just hold this here. Alright, So B is bay, right? What is D? Day. Okay, that's day. Why are you saying day? Normal. Do it normal. What is E? A. Okay, that was right. You almost got that. What is J? Yacht. That's right. J is yacht. And what is Z?
Z. Epsilon.
Okay, Z is not epsilon. Y is called as epsilon and not Z. Okay, so Y, epsilon, Z is set. Right. What is P? Pay. That's right. P is pay. I guess Tushar knows a little bit of the alphabet. Now what we'll do is Tushar can hold the camera and we'll call Kuldeep. So let's start with Kuldeep now. We can blur it off the scene. Alright, now we're gonna call Kuldeep. Kuldeep, come here. He seems a little bit nervous. Okay, fine. So Kuldeep, what we'll do is we'll have a small bet, which is if Kuldeep does not even get, if he doesn't get one word or one letter, I should say, he'll buy me a lunch. Okay, fine. We'll start with the easy ones. What is A? Ah, that's right. A is A. What is L?
L.
Okay, that's L. Why are you doing that thing? Okay, fine. What is let's say D?
Day.
Can you say that?
Day.
Right, that's day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What is let's say C?
Say.
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 Right. What is Y? Tushar said that.
Your
Lunch.
lunch.
Okay, Y is called as Upsilon. I know many of them get this wrong, but Y is called as Upsilon. We'll have last two of them. What is we have a board here, Baga Beach. So what is H? Ha, that's right. And the last one, which is what is G?
Gay.
That's right. So this is how the revision was. I guess he is still lost. Don't know. He's still lost. He's going to buy me a lunch. And I guess we should close it off?
Yes.
Okay, right. We'll close this off then. Choose Auf Wiedersehen. We'll see each other tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to learn something new. Yeah, I guess you say bye. For bye, you say choose.
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 Okay. Choose.